What's up, beautiful people? It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P.
And your bald headed skittle diddle, CCM.
Hey, and this is another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip, the modern day female perspective. And this episode is brought to you by
Campbell's Corner. She brings some flavor and color to your drinks, homemade and dazzling desserts and decorations. I have some unicorn pops and some, or are they Oreo pops?
I guess so.
Oreo pops that she makes, and she makes simple syrups as well, and you can get them infused with liquor.
Yes, that's absolutely right. I am enjoying the lovely lavender lemonade. Dan, what you sipping on?
I got some strawberry basil lemonade.
Ooh.
Tasty.
Yes. I should have opened one of these before we start, because now they're going to hear me rattling this shit.
I feel like I want this,
the
pop.
I hate when you wake up in the middle of the night, you hear that mouse rattling in the trash can. That's what I'm finna sound like. I'm sorry, y'all. But for the record, I ain't opened the shit yet. You know. Hey. We family here, God damn it. And
Is there
that's
a way?
No, you just gotta rattle like a mouse, dog. It's nothing to do. Just y'all be like pretending y'all hear it. Like
y'all minds is open, and y'all heard nothing but Victoria. I just want y'all to know.
Well, she had a pop. I just had an Oreo joint. Anyway,
open.
So I'm the only one who pretend they don't hear the mouse in the middle of the night. That's just you can't eat on here, bitch. No, put that right back in there. No, I'm not doing it with you.
I heard myself and said, I hope she didn't hear it. I looked right at her. Did she hear it?
If you heard you, of course I heard you. Anyway,
she was talking.
Shout out to Campbell's Corner. Thank you for listening us with some nice stuff today. And
yes,
that's it.
And you guys can find her at Campbell's_Corner on IG.
One more time. Say it again. Where can they find it at?
Campbell's_Corner. Is it underscore?
I don't know the IG.
No.
Is that what that line is called?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's called underscore corner.
Yeah.
Okay. There you have it.
Boom. Let's get into it.
Ooh, I want to start off with, for my ladies, I don't know if y'all struggle with this, but can y'all squat when it's time to use the bathroom? Because I can't. And I always pee on the back of my leg. And I thought about it because I just used the bathroom before we got started. And, I was literally standing like over the toilet because like I struggle with squatting. And I should be used to it traveling from VA to Philly all the time, peeing outside in the grass. But then it's like, no, because you just can pee in the grass. I can just pee anywhere. Any type of way.
All right, that's been another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip. Make sure you guys follow us on the gram. I'm not doing it today.
I'm not. I know it's ladies out there that struggle with that.
Well, you know what? One thing I will say is she's not lying. CC Yams cannot piss in a public bathroom because she can't squat. Like, you don't understand. She be having piss running down the back of her leg and her shoes. One time we was in the airport and we came out and she looking all weird and she like, yo, is something on the back of my pants? I said, what? Is it something on the back of my pants? I said, it's a little wet. It look like something. She said, yeah, that's pee. And she just like pissed on herself.
I don't know what the fuck happens. I don't know if maybe I don't separate my legs enough, or like in order to not do it, I have to literally be standing over the toilet, like both legs on each side of the toilet, as opposed to how y'all just squat standing directly in front. You get what I'm saying? Like,
now, what does your pee look like when it comes out? Is it like a stream?
No, it does that weird thing where it goes down and then it just goes on over to the side.
So it goes out in one stream and then it splits into 18, or it just goes straight to your right thigh? I need to know which one is it.
It's always the right.
I know. But I see the pissy feet. I know.
And it'd be like the back of the thigh, but it still it'd be like on the toilet seat in the back of my leg.
You didn't answer my question. When it comes out of your vagina, is it one stream or is it 18? Because if you got two different streams, it might be one going to the toilet, one going down the back of your leg. Maybe you need to like spread your butt cheeks apart so that your thigh doesn't take part of the stream. Like when you squat, just like separate your thighs and butt.
I didn't do that.
Why didn't you walk around and be pissy?
And then how I pee?
You open your legs, spread your butt cheeks so that the stream goes out straight.
So then why? So it has to be that then. Because then how do I do it when I'm standing one leg on each side of the toilet? You understand?
No.
Listen, y'all can see me.
Well, you got to stick on the mic, though. People listening can't see you.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay. Like I gotta stand over the toilet.
As opposed to what?
How y'all regular bitches pee?
Okay, so if you're listening, right?
Like that.
If you're listening, I just figured out why this bitch
What?
be pissing on herself.
How?
She says, if I stand like regular, right?
Right.
And she proceeds to put like kind of like the toilet is in the middle of her. She says, as opposed to when I stand like how y'all bitches stand, which is what makes me. So you're saying if when you stand like us is when you pee on yourself?
Yeah, in front.
That's because this bitch is standing in front of the toilet with her feet together, like she's sitting on a fucking bus. Okay, you know when you sit on a bus and you got your feet together and you don't want your back to touch the back of the seat, so you be like arched a little bit.
It'd be a little space.
No, that's not enough space.
Sometimes if I'm focused, I'll do like I'm doing a squat, and I'll be like.
You're pissing on yourself because your legs are closed. That's what I'm telling you. I just saw you. I just saw you. Your legs were closed. Your legs were just closed.
All right, we're going to go in the bathroom.
I don't want to go in the bathroom.
We're going to go when I got to go, and you're going to see me. You're going to see what happened.
From the bottom of my heart, I do not want to see you.
You're going to see what happened.
I've seen enough of you. Courtney came to my house this week and left green dye all on my white fucking pillowcases.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to see her at all. I don't want to see her at all anymore.
I forgot to put my do-rag on.
And I had a do-rag at my house for you. You know I treat you good.
But I didn't see it until the morning. Well, you didn't tell me. You saw my hair was green.
Well, it was 4 a.m, bitch. That's why. So there's that. Anyway, so yeah, let's do it. What do you want to get into first? I'm gonna bite this cookie like a normal person who doesn't smack on the mic. So
I heard it, so that's that. I don't care about none of that. I heard it. I want to talk about the fact that it be fellas that I feel like, and help me say this properly. I tend to use the wrong words, so I don't want to say beneath you.
okay,
I don't want to say that.
not unless you beneath me.
Maybe we can say not on the same level. Maybe.
Okay.
Can't give me the lifestyle that I give myself.
Okay, that's
already.
Cool. That's cool. I like that.
That I feel like always have the most to say. Whether it's commenting on what you wear, what you do, how you take a picture, how you speak, what you eat, just anything, your lifestyle. But it's like, can you afford me?
You know, I agree with that 1,000%. I think those gentlemen are also the same ones who are hollering about I don't want to get married because I don't want her to take half. You don't half of what? It's crazy because the people who be saying like I don't want to get married because I don't want her to take half literally can never say what they don't want her to take half of. Have you noticed that? And it's like
My stuff.
What stuff?
Well, what, sir?
You got stocks, you got a house, you got property, you got cars, you got investments. What stuff? And my whole thing is, it's crazy because if you are dealing with a woman who's on your level, you wouldn't be worried about that because she has her own stuff. So this goes back to my original point of, it's the people that are beneath you that like have all these things to say when they're purposely aiming lower because they know they aren't where you are anyway.
Exactly.
That's why they have so much to say.
Exactly. I think that we are in an era where just minding your own fucking business just does not exist. And like, if you just mind your own fucking business, life would go. And you could tell a motherfucker that do and don't. Things just smooth. It moves smoothly for them. That's my code.
Speaking of people who don't know how to mind their business, T.I. Just
all you had somebody who's like, and the one whose chin here does not connect. That's it. Oh.
Okay, so if in case you don't know what we're talking about, so the baby performed at Rolling Loud, said some very homophobic comments about the homosexual and community of people who are living with HIV/AIDS, and as if what he said wasn't enough, your crooked hat Uncle T.I. comes through and says, well, if Lil Nas X is able to talk his shit, then the baby should be able to talk his shit too. #equality. Man, if you don't get your dumb ass the fuck up out of here.
I did see equality and I said, what?
What?
Equality.
And then, as if that wasn't enough, you're fucking Uncle Boozy,
my husband, he disappointed me.
with his fucking collection of baby mama infinity stones, had the nerve to get up here and not know what the fuck he was talking about again. Talking about, no man, you just, he won't perform in front of the kids naked, man. You can't. I have never been so frustrated with my uncles in my life. I just want to tell them, like Corey said, mind your business. Just mind your business. That's all you got to do.
But I was not surprised. I don't think anyone was surprised about Boosie.
No.
But his country fucking bad my ass. I love him so much, but he just be, and he don't be knowing like really what's happening. He just jump in.
Do you remember when he just jumped in a conversation of Dwayne Wade's daughter, like, don't cut his dick off, man. Don't cut his dick off. Ain't nobody said he was cutting his dick off. Like, what do you, he is like the definition of that uncle that just want to be in shit.
He heard a smidgen and said, oh, that's what it was.
Oh, man, don't cut his dick off, man. You can't cut his dick off, man. Boozy. It's hard because I can tolerate Boozy because, like I said, he falls into that uncle category. Mm-hmm. He don't know no better. Like, that's just that. You just gotta let them niggas be, right? But T.I., you know enough big words.
I was just gonna say, not Mr. Big Words. Not Mr. Big Words.
Not Mr. Expeditiously.
Listen.
Huh.
He went down the Hall of Fame.
I am so upset with you because, first of all, I feel like these heterosexual men who have so much to say about homosexuals and just how they are portrayed in the media are so full of shit because their main driving point is always, my kids. I don't want that on my kids. Mm-hmm. But these are the same people that will turn around and let their kids listen to Boozy. Let their kids listen to the music they used to make. Let their kids watch videos objectifying women. Watch videos and support these artists who perpetrate this lifestyle of demeaning women. What about your kids then? And these people have daughters. What about your kids then? I'm confused. You can't pick and choose when you want to be a good parent. That don't make sense. And at the end of the day, it ain't nobody business to raise your kids except for you.
That's it.
That's your job. Let these people entertain and do what the fuck they want to do. Because at the end of the day, if you can't run your household, just say that.
Because they don't raise your kids.
They don't raise your kids.
The fuck? Y'all got to do better.
I hate it here.
I hate it here. This generation, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but y'all stressing me.
You know, speaking of artists, I just want to switch gears for a bit. A couple days ago, we were in a car, and me and CC Yams were listening to some trill shit, bomb-ass playlist. And The Dream comes on. And CC Yams looked me dead in my face and said, oh my God, I love The Dream till I realized he was ugly. And I said, me too!
I just feel like this man music used to put me there. And I just knew because I felt like it was cockiness in his songs. He was delivering. And when I finally saw this man, I said, who is that?
Dog, The Dream started popping when fucking LimeWire and shit was still around and SoundCloud, so we didn't know what he looked like.
You didn't know what he looked like. You was just streaming the shit out that music. And I said, no, that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about The Dream.
When he came out with that short, was it Shorty Is a 10 video? Was that his first video?
Yeah, because I feel like he was doing this, right? I said, no, that's not who I was looking for. I was looking for The Dream. Ladies. And then your name's The Dream. But I put him in the same category as fucking Twister. Because Twister would get on the song and rap some some fucking sexual shit. And then you see him and be like, whoa. Wait a minute.
Wait.
The Dream shut me down. I said, this isn't a dream.
Yeah, but
that cocky ass name as well. I said, oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, you know who shares baby moms? The Dream and Lil Wayne. Don't they both got Nivea and Christina Milian, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's cool. But I'm gonna mind my business.
And Nivea and Lauren
London. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Nivea?
Lauren London has a son.
Yeah.
Nivea.
Oh, yes. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. That's just not it.
Go ahead, dog. Just go ahead.
No, go. You had something you wanted. I can't remember what it was, but I really wanted to get to it.
Oh, me? And it was about What? What you talking about?
Bitch, let me see.
You ain't seeing no topics over here. I ain't talking to you about none of my topics.
What did we just talk about in the car?
What did we just talk about in the car?
Did I write it down?
Yeah, you did.
I was talking about the pictures. The girl with the split.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's this chick that I follow. I would like. She's flexible. I don't want to say she's a gymnast because she doesn't, work out in the gym, but she's known for her flexibility and she's awesome. I saw somebody upload it and was like who's responsible for this? And they proceeded to grind her up because she was at Six Flags and she was doing, it was a split, but it was like a high split on the chair. She didn't have on anything revealing or provocative. It, to me, wasn't even a provocative pose. But if you follow her, she does splits everywhere.
What's her ad name?
I am Stevana, something like that. Stevana. She was on a tour with Royale, the girl that's known for whining and hip rolling. And they called it bend and snap. And they were teaching women these things. And guys, niggas was coming for me. Somebody uploaded it. And I just I really didn't get who's to blame for this. I wasn't responding to that. I just was commenting because I like her. I'm like, oh man, she's real flexible. She's so awesome. And niggas just proceeded to come for me like, oh, you think this is cool to be doing this at Six Flags? And I was lost because I'm like, are you asking me, can she do a split at an amusement park? Because she wasn't one of these bitches busting a pussy open, playing with it, moving her legs up and down. It was a simple straight pose. And if you follow her, that's what she do. Like there's food bloggers go around the world. She motherfucker go around the world and do splits. Because she can do even more than that. It's the art of flexibility. And it's like, we're so blinded and we sexualize everything as black people. That shit is sickening. Do you got kids? Yes. And my son can also go watch a fucking porno while I take a nap without my permission. Not that I have him around, but I'm saying he can stumble onto anything. Fucking Sex Life is on fucking Netflix.
I think this ties back to what we were just talking about. It's like, well, I don't want her doing that at Six Flags around my kids, right? And my problem is she was literally, the big red chairs that they have like at all the, the major cities and stuff like that.
Shit like that. Yeah.
She's doing kind of like a high straddle, right? In one of those red chairs. And it's like, I don't want her doing that in front of my kids. My problem is, in the same token, you'll turn around and be fine with them playing twerkulator near the fucking balloon race. That's fine.
Those are the fucking dances they do on in the fucking Mickey Mouse Elmo costumes.
Yes.
That's cool.
That's fine when you got Mickey Mouse at your kid's party, twerking that ass. But it's not okay.
Back it up. Yes. Oh, it's cool for Elmo to do that.
Or it's cool for your kids to be on TikTok shaking their ass. That's fine. It's cool for your kids to be doing the fucking TikTok the twerkulator.
Y'all can eat a dick.
I don't understand why it's so hard for y'all to mind y'all business.
Fucking business.
Mind y'all business.
Like, I'm talking about niggas is really trying to come for me. That don't work for me, y'all. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I was just responding with, I'm sorry, man. She can't do a split in an amusement park. Like, what?
I don't know. I feel like, once again, it's not nobody else's job to raise your kids except for you. And as long as you maintain your household and you run that correctly, if you raise your kids right, ain't shit nobody on the outside can do to influence them.
You use profanity at home?
Ooh.
Oh, I hope it's not you. Do you smoke?
Bitch, first of all, you see your kids other than the weekends?
Oh. Eat a dick. Moving forward.
I don't know. I feel like people who have a stronghold on their household and their parenting, they aren't really affected by stuff like that.
Not bothered. We are.
Me personally, I don't care what anybody else tries to bring in because I know what values and, things that I'm instilling in my son, so where he knows, okay, that can be what you do, but I know that's not what I want to do. And if nobody taught you that, and if you were raised by, outside influences, maybe that's why you feel so strongly about that. You were susceptible to other people. You gave in to peer pressure. So that's why you feel like you want to put that onto the kids. But you can't pick and choose when you want to be a helicopter parent. You can't pick and choose when you want to be all over everything with your kids. That's not the way it goes.
I agree.
So I just want to switch gears for a bit, move on to some fuck shit. I saw a post and it was like, yo, you niggas be moaning. And this guy responded with, I'd be like, ooh, or whatever youngin' may say. Which brings me to a story that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And she's crying laughing and she already know what I'm saying. I feel like I might have said this before, but I just have to tell it again. So I'm getting in with this guy, and I hadn't had sex with him in years, and I couldn't remember why I never did, right? And I only had sex with him once, and I'm like, okay, whatever, slit, whatever. And this is like, I want you to picture like a big fucking.
It's not close.
I want you to picture like a big muscular chocolate nigga, like a firefighter. Like that's what he is, a big chocolate muscular firefighter nigga. Like just everything, right? Y'all, we was having sex, and I heard,
Yes.
Y'all. I said, was that me?
Bitch.
Dog.
Yeah.
Then, y'all, I swear to God, this nigga says, yeah, y'all.
Yo, when she told me this shit, I said, stop fucking talking to me.
I said, first of all, I'm not even putting out A1 pussy right now for you to be moaning like that. And then on top of that, why you moaning like me? I don't even moan like that. So now I'm confused. I'm like, is it the music? What's happening? I am confusion, right? And y'all, I'm talking about, I have never wanted to stop sex so bad in my life. It kept going, oh, yeah. Whose pussy is this? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
If I wanted to have sex with a female, I would have had sex with a female. And I'm not moan shaming. I just would like you guys to picture the contrast of fucking this big black muscular nigga moaning like CC Yams. And
I don't moan like that. I don't moan like that.
Y'all, I never fucked him again. I never called him again. I never texted him again.
Yo, when she told me that shit, I was like, wait,
dog,
what?
I had to send her a picture like, this nigga. She said, that ain't him. That ain't what he sound like. That ain't what he sound like.
That's not who did that.
I said, yeah, y'all, I've never been so confused. Have y'all ever ran into, somebody who just moaned or made weird noises during sex? Mm-hmm. What did you do? What was it? What did they say?
Got my ear.
That's not okay. What did they do?
They did that. They was moaning like that, but it was from the nipples.
Wait, so you was licking nipples and he said, oh yeah.
And then so yeah, you're just like, oh shit, moaning like that.
What?
When I said blah, blah, blah. More.
Yo. Dan, what about you?
No, I can't say I've ever run into anything quite like that.
Dan
But
said, nah. As a matter of fact, I have not. No, I'm not familiar with that at all. So
I don't know. I'm weird. I like it.
But
not from no big ass.
I was about to say, I know you say you like it.
Yeah, but I've never experienced it. See, I don't fuck people with meat. So I get it from this bony ass nigga, but meaty like that.
I honestly feel like the meat worked against him. Like the contrast made it worse than what it was.
I never asked you, did he have a deep voice?
Yeah. I don't know where that came from. Like
Prince.
Yeah, like Prince.
See, I can do that with Prince though. I can get
because
that.
he's little, right?
Yeah,
he's compact. That makes it okay.
Wait, so are we saying that a man moaning depends on his
size? That's not okay.
That's not okay. How can we fix this?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I won't say I didn't hit him up or text him because of him moaning. Mm-hmm. He also just. He was a little.
That was just the icing.
That was the icing on the cake. That was the topper.
Cake.
Like, okay, I definitely can't talk to you anymore.
But even still, I say it could be a tad bit shocking.
It was definitely shocking. I was confused as shit.
So we're saying we can accept that from a small man.
No, I'm saying it's acceptable for everybody. I take that back. It is acceptable for everybody. But if you do have a larger stature, I'm going to tell CCMs.
But will you do it again if the person is chilling?
Yeah, I do it again. But I'm be
I
giggling.
can't wait for you to come across it because I want to see.
Dan.
I actually do have something to say. So, there was this girl we hooked up once, and I was very shocked because when she speaks, like, when she's just talking, her voice is like the same, area as mine is. But then, in the bedroom, like, it was,
Give me that dick, motherfucker.
No, honestly, I
high.
expected something like that, but no, it was like high.
It was like his.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, you know
And that
what?
was like, what?
Maybe you reached a certain level, an octane of pleasure. You reach a certain octane when you're in feeling something.
Well, you know who I actually blame? I blame porn. Because porn, all the girls sound like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes,
Cock.
yes.
Like that.
Yeah, who told them
I don't
that
know.
was acceptable? Well, then again, you would be like, yeah, right there. Uh-huh.
I do. I'm like, yeah, I like that shit.
What? In that voice?
Yeah. I moan sometimes like, but if I'm talking like me. Like, oh, yeah, I like that shit.
Oh. You don't even try to make a whisper?
Why? What I'm whispering for? I'm not ashamed of what I'm doing. What the fuck am I whispering for?
No, I'm not for that. I mean, just because, it sounds...
I'm like, oh, yeah, don't stop. Give it to us, Kevin. Give it to us. Not Kevin.
It's the only one I had.
What?
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 Really?
I don't. What? Maybe if I'm a little drunk,
Be like-
I'd be like,
Then again, maybe. I don't know. Y'all have to tap in. And
Yeah.
if I fuck you, let me know.
no, I don't think we should.
I feel like, oh, right
Put it-
there. Right there. Right.
Well, yours sounds awkward, but I feel like you don't know how to sexy talk. We talked about this before.
We're telling you to go, the motherfucker right here.
I don't want to.
Not saying it like that, but I'm saying right here. Yeah, right there. Like right there. Right there.
I like the way you do it right there.
No. What? What?
Oh well, okay.
Let me try to think. We've never talked having sex, you and I.
Mm-mm.
With someone, because we
Well,
haven't
so,
had sex with each
goddamn
other.
it, she's so gay. You see how
Jesus
she was trying to
Christ.
put that into the universe?
We haven't had sex.
So
guys.
freaking gay.
Yeah, we talked.
Yeah, we were talking just like this.
Were we?
Yes, we were talking just like this.
At one point, we were just looking at each other laughing.
Yes. Especially when that guy was trying to give me the licky nipple.
I'm like, I don't
was like-
want to feel it.
I'm like, I don't know, dog. What's up? I know you're not gonna feel it. So
I'm
it's
like, I know.
She was like, just lay your hair right here.
Yo, and this nigga, she really,
I just laid my head down. Right, he come over like, what y'all doing?
she's like, well, she doesn't like her nip. They're dead.
She can't feel it. It was a horrible situation.
Yeah, we definitely. You know what, guys? I realized that we both definitely just talk regular.
Yeah.
We definitely just talked regular shit in it.
Yes. The whole way through. Even when you was like, get her arms and you bugged out. I said, come on, dog. We were just talking regular.
I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. You're right. Well, never mind then. But maybe it does go around pleasure.
Now, also in that same instance though, when I come, I do squeal like a pig. Like I high screech. I high screech.
Oh.
Like imagine just talking regular and then I just high screech. It's like it's worse than it's higher than that. It's higher than that. It's higher than that. Like I squeal like a pig. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I feel like Dan and Cece are judging me right now. And the
Okay.
whole room got real quiet.
I'm not judging. I'm just trying to find a good soundbite to
I'm sitting here
play.
trying to envision like what that would sound like. I don't know.
It's a very high pitched squeal.
what it sound like.
Well, you sound like blah blah blah.
And then I just laugh.
Exactly.
Right.
You want
Is
to get
it
into
Derwin?
Donnie?
Donnie? Who
Yeah.
the fuck is Derwin?
These nuts.
He was-
Listen. We gotta grow up.
That's a lot of nuts.
You want to get into girl code because I know we got some long edibles today.
Yeah. So, the girl core portion of the show is when we come with daily mantras, sayings just to live by, uplift yourselves. We call it girl code, but of course it's always geared to our fellas as well. So,
My girl code is actually for the fellas and my heterosexual and heterosexual fellas. You know, I take that back. It's for everybody. Just switch the words around. My girl code is going to be girl code 2424. I'm having a brain fart. I'm having a seizure.
What?
My girl code is girl code 24. Girl code 24 is if you ate the pussy and she didn't let you fuck, it wasn't a dick appointment. It was an edible arrangement.
Ooh,
and that's on that. That's on that. That's all I have to say about that today. That's it.
You know.
When's the last time you had an edible arrangement?
Respect to the
Oh my God. Yo, you gotta relax. Just go to it. Sorry.
Oh my God. You know, at one point in my life, I was.
Use the headmaster. All you would do with your head.
Yo, my twin would say, he reminds me of that all the time. I remember when you'd just be, just face rides. And I'm like, yeah, I was definitely the.
Yo, I ain't
queen of
rolled a
that.
face in a minute.
Yes.
Yo, oh my God.
Yes, it's yeah.
I haven't grabbed the headboard and just rolled a face in a
Or,
minute.
I love getting head from the back. Mm-hmm. Oh, I haven't had that in a minute.
What, you say it like you ain't had no pancakes in a while. I haven't had that in a minute.
I love that so much. And you niggas. And you
This episode is all over the place.
Going through some things.
Yo.
I'm a cat in heat. Fuck y'all.
What the fuck?
Fuck all y'all. Anyway, girl code, where we at? Girl code 626. You already know, I spoke about it earlier. Mind your fucking business. What? Fix your mic, your lid coming off.
My what?
Your styrofoam.
Oh.
Whatever, not styrofoam.
It's okay. Just go, dog.
It's just simple as that. I talked about it earlier. Mind your fucking business. And then just make sure we're focused. It's grounds of minding business or an advice. I think sometimes y'all mix the two. Mm-hmm. Sometimes motherfuckers don't need your advice. You just minding my motherfucking business.
True.
So just make sure we're being mindful of that. If it's not bored up to you, or if you definitely don't have a relationship, that's you minding someone's fucking business. So yeah.
Are you want to get in the girl code?
Edible.
My bad. I'm tired.
So the edible portion of the show is when people write in with questions, comments. They need advice, pretty much story time. So we actually have 2 today.
Yes, we do. So buckle up, bitches.
So I have one. Let's start off with this is a heterosexual male. We spoke earlier in the past months, years. This fella told me that someone asked him to donate some sperm.
Ew.
Right.
Exciting.
So I was like, I don't think you should do it, dog. But they did it. This person, they weren't like that, but that person known they were friends, and they love their parents and they just love how they are. But I'm assuming they like the genes.
Okay.
And it's like, but they don't live in the same state as this person. And I don't need you to do anything. I'm at a certain part in my life, well-established young woman. Mm-hmm. I don't trust anyone, I know you take care of yourself, whatever, so I'm just gonna, I don't need you. I don't want
Did
you
she
for
want to
anything.
do it the old-fashioned way, or she wanted to go to the
No,
clinic?
she wanted to do it the
Turkey baster?
yeah. But, homie was like, it's not a big deal. Whatever. They did it twice. It took. Fast forward to now. The baby is here. The baby, I want to say, is about a month or 2 now. And about a couple days ago, they just got a message saying, let me read this to you. You guys are gonna lose your shit here. I'm sorry, guys, I didn't have it pulled up. That's my fault. FYI, I didn't want you to feel I didn't need you since I haven't asked you for anything. But a wave of gift cards came in once I had her, and her account went back up to over 1,000. I still have $760 left, and I'm just trying to work off that first. However, in looking at the numbers, I will need you to cover her daycare bill. Her rates are $650 a month based on a $50 increase starting in August. I'm not putting her in daycare until the week of the 27th of September, so I can use that week to develop a routine before returning to work full-time the following week. I'm looking at my paycheck trying to figure out why it dropped and a new insurance rate hit my check since I added her. I was thinking they had already started taking it for some reason. So the person sent this to me, and I immediately, called him like, why is this person speaking to you like you're not a donor? Now, unfortunately, there was no letter notarized. There was no documentation. It was all words, and I'm like,
no.
Biologically, that's your baby. That's not your baby.
That's not your baby. That's not my responsibility. That's what you wanted.
And we were conversing, and it's like, they're not saying they want to be a deadbeat dad. They're just wanted us to just talk about it. And I agree with their decision on, I'm not doing none of that shit. I told you if you needed something every once in a while, no problem. If the child got older and decided they wanted to know who the pop was, I'm here. But that's not what I signed up for.
No.
$700 a month. And and this daycare, has spas for the babies, massages for the babies, back rollers, it's the whole nine. It's the whole nine. Now, I feel like that part of you talking about the insurance, that's on you, sis. You should have taken the time to figure out your expenses before this is what you wanted.
Right.
But I feel like because she originally was going to go with the turkey baster way and they did the physical thing, that was the fuck up.
Yeah.
That was the fuck up. Caught feelings, fell into some feelings. And I'm assuming this is the retaliation for not wanting to be together. And it's like, well, what?
So what was the pregnancy like?
Bitch was pregnant.
In her other state?
Yeah. Did keep up to date as far as just letting you know everything's going well, everything's healthy, everything's fine. Okay. Came to visit, tried to kiss my man in the mouth, and my man said, whoa.
What the fuck are you doing?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Chopped it down, made it clear each time.
I'm just the donor.
And then got hit with this out the motherfucking blue.
Sis, you can go to hell.
You can go straight to fuck
You can go
hell.
straight to hell.
Straight to hell.
That ain't it. How dare you?
How dare you?
The fucking audacity.
The audacity was the beginning three letters. FYI.
Why do I need an FYI? That's none of my business. What? That's not my information. That's your information. That don't got shit to do with me.
For your information, I didn't say something that was wrong. Bitch, this ain't it.
This ain't it. This ain't what I signed up for.
So I did ask, did the person ever respond? They said absolutely not. That's dead. I said, that's not a donor.
No. And 9 times out of 10, his name's not on the birth certificate.
No,
anyway,
it is. It is not.
He didn't sign it.
No, it is not. Didn't come down for the delivery.
Because I don't have to. Because I'm just a donor.
Exactly.
The fuck?
I said, this is the wildest shit I've ever heard.
Well, moving forward, let's put it as a rule of thumb. It's fine to donate to your friends, right? Or, to whatever you want to do. But just like if you go to a clinic, there's that documentation saying you're not responsible. You got to get some type of something notarized saying, hey, this ain't my responsibility. Yeah. You don't really need to be in the hospital when she gives birth. No, nothing like that. That's not your responsibility. If she decides she want to be a strong, independent woman and have a baby on her own, let her.
Exactly.
Let her.
Now it's killing you. Now it's this. No,
they ain't got nothing to do with me.
You wanted this.
And also, if you are in the Pennsylvania area, just so you know, Pennsylvania covers kids' health insurance. So I don't know about y'all, but at my old job, I had my son on my insurance plan too, and they was taking extra money out. And I'm like, I ain't just about a bitch. And then when I switched to my new job, I was worried because I didn't have no coverage for my son. And then I saw he was on fucking Pennsylvania public assistance, and I was like, oh. I forgot they cover all the kids till they're 18. Yeah. So if you are in Pennsylvania in particular, take your kids off your insurance plan and put them on fucking public assistance. Yeah. And that's it. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. So, I hope it all works out for you, bro. But your sis tried it. She go to hell. Yeah.
I think the general consensus is that sis tried it.
She tried it.
She can go to hell. Yep.
Not $700 a month.
Then what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah, if you donate your sperm to your friend, and then that was the response you got hit with.
I mean, one, they're not friends anymore.
First of all, Dan, can I tell you, you don't understand the response we got to you and your hanger gift last week. That took so many people to fuck. My DMs were flooded with when Dan said the hanger gifts, and people just sending like the gift. Dan, you gotta relax. Really? Yes, you have to relax. Okay, you gotta relax.
We ain't friends no more.
No more. That's dead.
That's dead.
It's dead. Yeah. Other than that, like, yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. Just, not respond. Just be like, just, that's it. It's done.
I don't know. Dan's a nice guy. I feel like if she like kept pressing him, I feel like Dan would break down. Be like, all right, let me see her.
Probably eventually. You're right.
Oh man.
I don't want to admit it, but you're right.
Dan, don't get these from nobody. Nobody. Just
I tell you right
Nobody.
now.
Nobody.
I could have pushed that bitch out my pussy myself. Don't call my phone. That's dead.
that's yours.
That's yours.
Okay, so we have another edible here. This one is a little long. So stick with me, y'all. Hang in there with me, okay? So it says, hey, ladies, I found you on YouTube a few months ago, and I have been hooked since. So I have a question, and y'all can air it. Just leave my name out. So I've been with my boyfriend for 8 years. We broke up for about 3 months in 2016. So this is a good amount of tea. So sit back. He moved to Texas from, quote unquote, heartbreak because I left him. His mama was way too much in our business. She started a bunch of drama, and not because she didn't like me, but because she likes to be in control of everything. I couldn't bear it. She got him his job and had also worked there, so she was really familiar with the staff, and she started calling his coworkers, telling them all my business. I had moved in with them, and I had a really bad living situation, and he offered, so I was like, why not? So we got along very well and became very close, but as soon as him and I got into a disagreement, not even an argument. If she was home, she'd stand and watch us go back and forth. If she wasn't calling her son first, which is understandable, she would call me to get my version. Sometimes we wouldn't even have to fight or disagree. I found out he was using her pity to get him the latest Jordans or something fancy. This was our late 20s. We're now in the 30 and up club. Anywho, I rolled the fuck out and was like, until you get your shit right with your mama, I can't with you. So 3 months later, he makes a plan to move out with some friends. I thought to myself, well, upgrade a little. At least his mama won't be stalking my Facebook and everything else because sex is great with him. I ain't want to let that go. I've only been with 2 men in my entire life. My first, we were engaged together since freshman year of high school, and we broke up when I was like 26. So a good 12 years wasted, right? Do you want to stop in between, or you just want me to go all the way through?
What you think?
Let's stop in between because it's a lot to dissect.
So stop here.
Yeah.
First, I want to say the fact that you have only had 2 partners. I think that, so far from what I'm hearing, the sex is great, and that might be a reason why we're kind of holding on. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say after 3 partners, I don't know what sex is. I don't know, what I like. And sex is so huge. I don't think that you have had sex enough to be stuck on the sex is great. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it's just my opinion. I don't know. I think we might be holding on to something that we shouldn't be holding on to. And so far from just this half, it seems like because of the sex.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So continue on. Once he moved to Texas, he continued to help his friends he moved in with, even though he was supposed to move in with me. He did that for like a whole year. Mind you, I moved all the way from DC. I was diagnosed with cancer and I'm still battling it, and he had been acting kind of strange. So I know y'all are completely against this, but everybody operates in their relationships different ways. So I humbly agreed to disagree about what I'm about to tell y'all. Yeah, I did it. I went through his phone. I knew what I was setting myself up for. Seek and ye shall find. But this tea ain't make me boo-hoo. It just made me very angry because, first of all, his coworker, the married one who always invites us on double dates with her and her family, the bitch that'll smile in my face, hug me, act like I'm a part of their family. Okay, I'm not trying to make it a race thing, but homegirl's Mexican and ain't got no bit of hood up in her. So I still haven't said anything to her because clearly she ain't the problem. He is. I just want to stop there and say you are absolutely correct.
Correct. And I appreciate you for saying it.
And I'm happy that you noticed that. Mm-hmm. No, they haven't had sex or going out together. He still keeps the same schedule, work home with me. So I confronted him and he denied it. But I had screenshots and I have never really went through his phone. We both know each other's passcodes and never really crossed my mind. So he denies. Then when I give him solid evidence, he started making excuses. So he finally fessed up to it and we talked about it. And I told him, go get that bitch in line. I didn't sign up to move my life here to go through this. So he talks to her and I'm thinking, all right, I handle this. We can move on. Now we're looking at his phone for a few videos and his text messages pop up at the top of the screen. So I'm reading and it's this bitch again. And she says, hey, let's meet up and talk tonight at work. No text. So immediately I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fuck her up. So they starting this shit again. I approach my dude and I'm like, on site when I see her, if you didn't already checked her. And this time I caught the little bitch and her Doogie Howser little husband at the store I was going to. They work in law enforcement, so I walked in and see them and we make eye contact and she whispered to her husband and hit the corner hard. So I'm like, you know what? Let it go. I'm just going to get up to the register and mind my business. I get up to the register and this bitch has her hands in her hoodie and she's standing sideways, but she's staring at my feet. She never once took her hands out her pockets. I'm going to skip a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm just going to skip a bunch because it's basically the woman sees her and, you know, walks out the store. So I'm going to start at, would I be wrong for sending her husband screenshots of their conversation? Would I be wrong for sending it to their superiors? That's not my option if I'm going to stay with him because, you know, he won't have a job. But also, I guess some folks may think I'm bitter, but I have been struggling with cancer and I got it bad during the pandemic and almost died. And he thought it was a good idea to send my rental documents during the pandemic because I was out of work and I couldn't pay my rent and I fell behind. But state ended up paying it all. He sent that to most of his coworkers, including her. I watched how she laughed about me being irresponsible. Yeah, that grinded my gears. Sis.
Wait, let's pause for a quick second.
Mm-hmm.
During this time, though, she still live alone.
Mm-hmm.
And he still live with his friends.
He was still helping out with the friends, even though she moved down there for him. Yeah. Man, fuck all that. Why the fuck is he sending your rental documents to your friends and his coworkers? Okay. So she follows up with, yes, I know he's the issue, but like, is this what it is? Like, I just can't do anything to correct this. I didn't come all of this way for failure. I came here because he promised marriage and a new start and better this and better that and no mama's boy's troubles. She's out of my picture, but she doesn't bother us at all. He's my biggest support system because I know no one here. My cancer treatments and my surgeries are beyond expensive. I can't even afford sometimes. So I definitely need a roommate because I can't afford to pay for my treatments and live alone. At the same time, I want my respect back in the relationship because we're good most of the time, but then he mentions her being on a shift with him and it's just PTSD all over again. My last ex cheated. I put him out after 12 years. Y'all think my brain need like another 4? I need good, solid advice. Please help. I know it's long, just don't know how to shorten it to make it make sense. Well, as we said in the messages, you know, I just want to say thank you for sharing your story with us. We praying everything works out with you and your health and everything like that. Where you want to start?
First, I want to start off with cancer feeds off sugar and stress. Mm-hmm. So first, we need to cut those things first out of our diet, out of our lives. I do feel like I don't feel like this is going to get better. Mm-hmm. Also, once the trust is there and is gone, it doesn't really seem like he's done anything to build the trust back up at all. Mm-hmm. And then why are you letting me know she on your shifts? Like, you know, you're doing weird shit. Mm-hmm. You moved there for him, and so he is living with her then.
Yes, right now he is.
Because I know that she said she needed a roommate. Mm-hmm. I think that you need to look at it as that. Mm-hmm. This isn't a lover anymore. And when you say support system, are you just referring to financially? Because through these messages, I didn't really get support system. Because if he was my support system going through cancer, you'd be going through cancer too. Mm-hmm. Both of y'all had cancer in a sense. Mm-hmm. Metaphorically speaking on his behalf. Mm-hmm. I don't have time to entertain these bitches. I don't have time to entertain these things. Nobody. My mate has cancer. Mm-hmm. I'm going through this. Mm-hmm. So I think we need to take a second and dissect support system. Which type of support system? Is he helping you with the bills only? Because then he is a roommate. Y'all should sleep in separate rooms. Go ahead.
I want to start from the beginning and say, if you were with someone with 12 years, I don't think it was a good idea to jump back into a relationship so soon.
How long was it?
She was with her fiance till she was 26. So if she got with him in her late 30s, I feel like in her late 20s, I don't know if that was a smart move. And I feel like maybe he preyed on you still being heartbroken and from vulnerable. Your last. I feel like if you're with somebody for 12 years, and I'm sure he knows your past, if he's insensitive to that and decides he's going to go talking to other bitches, especially when you're going through something, a very traumatic point in your life, there's some red flags we could have paid attention to, but then again, hindsight is 2020. We can sit here and point out all the things you did wrong all night, all the things he did wrong all night, all the red flags that you both missed all night. Because honestly, if I'm being honest, you being in a 12-year relationship and being engaged and me trying to jump into a relationship with you and you honestly trying to be with me, that was red flags on both y'all parts.
Yeah.
So rather than go through that, I'd like to start with what we're going to do moving forward, what you should do moving forward. I feel like even though you may be in love with him, I don't know if he's the one for you right now. If you really want to be with him, y'all got to go to couples counseling. If he's not open to that and he doesn't want to take that seriously, you need to start your exit plan.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I'm being 100% honest, based on his past actions, if he gives you any type of pushback, you have to start your exit plan, your exit strategy. Yeah. I know you said that you don't have the finances and you don't know anybody where you are right now. Cool. Join a meetup. Join some Facebook groups. You got to branch out and start making some friends, because to me, it sounds like you're not working right now. So you really don't have anybody else except for him. Your life is now revolving around waiting for him to come home. That can't be how it is. It's whether you were in this situation or not. One partner cannot rely solely on another partner. So I feel like you should join some Facebook groups, some meetups, take some walks in a park. Technically, you say you had cancer. Go to some treatment centers. Do they have support groups? Can you link up with some people there? Because you don't know. They might have housing assistance. They might have a bunch of other stuff. So I feel like first things first, ask him if you want to do the couples counseling. If you don't, start your exit plan.
Or, I mean, if you don't have any issues, it's no negative thing that's going on with your support system back home where you're from.
Yeah.
Technically, you went there for specifically him. If those things that Storm said aren't working out, the exit plan, maybe you might have to take a break and come back to those. If it was how it was, if you had a support system back home, maybe you might need to come back home to your real support system. You need to sit down and just figure out how you want your life to be.
And if you are choosing that route, you have to brace yourself for what's going to come with that, though. You won't get the pushback. You won't get the I told you show.
Oh, yeah.
You won't get the I knew he wasn't shit. Cool. That's fine. You don't even have to tell everybody your business.
Nope.
Just say I'm coming back home for a bit. And that's if you can, because I don't know what the lease may be.
Yeah.
If you can. Take some time for you. More of the story, you have to make time for you, self-care, and getting your health back to where you need to be. Because honestly, he preying on you right now, dog. He know you're not going nowhere. He know you don't know nobody. He know you can't afford to be by yourself. So honestly, he gonna do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Yeah. And it shows in what you said.
And one thing I would like to add is, technically, y'all was looking at videos on your phone and that text popped up. Let's meet up at work and talk later. No text. And what did he say? He ain't text that bitch right back. Yo, you fucking tripping. I got a girl at home.
He could at least
I got a wife.
Put the shit on.
Yo, this bitch wildin'. What do you do? He sat there and did the mannequin challenge and thought you ain't see it.
Right.
Girl.
Swipe that shit up real fast.
Swipe. Come on.
No.
Come on.
It's the disrespect.
It's the disrespect for me. It's the disrespect for me. And don't get me wrong. I understand that there are probably plenty of other factors you couldn't even squeeze into that message. But my moral of the story is what we going to do now.
Moving forward.
What we doing now. And that's it.
At the end of the day, your health, your mental, your spirit, that's what's most important. And that's what we have to focus on fixing and getting better.
1000%. I hope this helped. Feel free to slide in either one of our DMs. I know you hit us up on Facebook, but slide in one of our DMs on Instagram too. And yeah, I hope this helps.
Thank you.
But wait, I don't think you should send that screenshot to.
Oh no! Don't do that. I thought was the chick is the chick in a relationship?
She has a husband.
Now, I'm all for sending shit to the other party. I am down for that if it gets to a certain level. Like, I do feel like if it was nudes and shit like that, yeah, send that shit to her husband. But don't play with the work, please. Let's not play with the jobs.
No. I wouldn't play with the work.
Don't play with the work. No. If you feel like you need to, you can send it to her husband.
Now, how would she get the husband's information?
I don't know. I'm just saying. But you figure out how to investigate and get there. But I'd rather the husband than the job. Please don't destroy anyone's work.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
All right. Yeah, that's it. You want to wrap us up, Cece?
I'm moving forward. Ladies, let's practice squatting so we stop peeing on the back of our legs. If y'all out there struggling with me,
you talk to yourself.
Slide in my DMs.
Talk to yourself.
Slide in them.
Talk to yourself, Pissy Patty.
Listen, and I own it. Huh? Come pat my legs dry.
Oh my God.
Fuck y'all.
Oh my God. Fucking Pissy Patty over here. The name of this episode is Pissy Patty.
If you can't afford my lifestyle for me, shut the fuck up.
You can moan how you want to moan, Phyllis. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different.
But Vicky going to laugh at you.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to laugh at you, but I'm going to tell Cece. But I feel like y'all already know. I'm going to tell Cece anyway. So, oh well. Oh well. That's it.
It don't even matter at this point. It does not. What was I about to say?
Mind your business. Mind your business.
Let me just look at y'all at the camera.
Mind your
fucking business.
Don't become an edible arrangement.
And remind them of what that is.
Edible arrangement is if you went and ate some pussy, but you ain't get no dick. Exactly. All right. Once again, thanks to Campbell's Corner for providing us with some yummy treats today.
Yes.
And don't forget, you guys, if you need any advice or anything, you got any questions, you want to talk about something, feel free to slide in our DMs for the edible portion of the show. Yes. If you would like your brand or your content talked about here on the show, definitely slide in as well. Follow us on the gram at StormyPea
and CC
at Chocolate Chip and Sip, and we'll see you guys next week.
Keep it tight.
Peace.